Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. John goes, are you going live? I can't find you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was doing some last minute things and I didn't realize what time it is. Yes, John, I am on. Let me go ahead and message him. All right. Yes, John, I am on. Thanks for reminding me. All right. So I'm going to make sure I'm up on the Facebook pages, and it looks like I am. You may hear an echo while I test my sound, but do not despair. Okay, yes. Looks like everything's good. Hi, Denise. I didn't realize what time it was. Hey, hi, Jenny. Hi, Denise. So I was sitting here getting ready, getting my hot chocolate ready. Trudy was testing the studio, and I'm like, holy smokes, I had no idea. I thought I had 5 more minutes left. So I'm a little late, but that's okay. 30 seconds or so. Okay, a couple notes, and we'll talk about the trips. And then we'll bring Trudy on. So she's got about 20 lots tonight. She's got a lot of good variety tonight. Just awesome stuff. And Emily is with Trudy today. So she's all set on that end. What was I going to tell? Oh, I have not advertised the 10 at 10 for tomorrow. But as John said, just put something on. So I have some really cool stuff that I grabbed. This is not even advertised yet. I haven't even advertised the sale. So it's going to be tomorrow, and it's usually a theme sale, but with the boutique sale today, I didn't have a chance to do a theme. So I have some jewelry, I have some art glass, I have some Fenton, whatever I can come across, we'll put up tomorrow. So there will be a 10 at 10 tomorrow. Probably not an evening sale, but there will be a 10 at 10. Hi, Judy. Oh, some people were at the boutique sale this afternoon. That's awesome. Okay, so for those of you, and I'm going to share the screen here. Hang on, let me see if I can find what I'm going to share. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Let's see. I'm going to sell this one. Yes. Okay. I wanted to show you this. I posted this today. If anybody is interested in that lamp right there, I have that lamp up for sale, and it's $375. If anybody is interested in it, that is a great price for that lamp. I actually have it in my dining room in a box right now, so I'd like to move it. And you can see it is the Fenton Satin Poppy Gone with the Wind lamp. It is $375 plus $7 shipping, so that's a great deal on that lamp. That's the big Gone with the Wind lamp. So if you want that one, all you have to do is comment on the page or just let me know that you want it. That's a wonderful satin poppy lamp. So let me see what else I can share with you here. There was something else I wanted to talk about, and I think it was the boat trip. So let me see if I can pull that up. Okay. I think it's right there. Yeah. Okay. So here is the boat trip. So this is going to be happening in Marietta when we are there. This will be in July at the end of the month. This is the Monday of our trip. And so let me see what date exactly that is. That's Monday, July 25th. And that is the day that we will be taking the Valley Gem. Hi, Roy. We will be taking the Valley Gem from our port in Marietta on a historic narrative tour. We're going to be an hour and a half on the boat. We board at 11:30. And there is a box lunch available for $10. And the box lunch has sandwich options you can pick from ham and provolone, turkey provolone, tuna salad, chicken salad. Then you get a side of potato salad, pasta salad, or fruit salad, and then you get a drink and dessert for $10. So what we're planning on doing is taking a cruise. The cruise is $12. That's our rate that I was able to negotiate, $12 for an hour and a half boat ride. And George will be with us, the Antique Nomad, and any artist in town that would like to come. The boat trip is free on me, so feel free to contact me if you want to come on the boat ride. Anybody that worked at Fenton. And that's what we're going to do on Monday afternoon. And meanwhile, when we get back, our rooms will be open for people to come and shop glass, and our event center will be open after that on Monday. So we're very excited about that. Hello, Denise. And I think those are all the announcements. The Huron event in May, and I'll give you those dates again here. Let me get the banner up because the dates are getting all mixed up in my mind right now. That's not the right date either. We had to change it to the 23rd. The 23rd to the 26th. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then going home. So it'll be, let me see. It's going to be May 23rd check-in, and checkout will be the 26th on Thursday. So that's what we're going to do. Our house is now, our facility is sold out. So if you want to come for that, and you're local and you want to come for the day, that's fine. If you need hotel information, let me know. But our facility is officially sold out. Yes. All right. So we have Trudy Mendenhall in the wings, and I want to give you a little bit of heads up about the auction here today. We are on 3 venues today. So I am the auctioneer bringing everybody together. When you bid, you will see the bid on the one-hand corner of your screen. That is the high bid from all 3 locations. We're on our 2 Facebook pages, Rosie's Auction House Deal, Rosie's Fenton Art Glass for Sale or Trade, and we are also on the YouTube page. Hi, Tori. Who is that? Who is that Tori? Is that our Tori from West Virginia? Okay. All right. I think we'll bring Trudy in. Let me get rid of a few things here. Hi, Ashley. Okay. We'll bring Miss Trudy in and we'll get going here. Trudy, you got your lots all set up? Just give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Okay. I'm going to bring Miss Trudy in.
Hi.
Hi, Trudy.
I have a question.
Sure.
You were talking about May 23rd on a Monday through Thursday and check out on Thursday. You said May. That's the one in Huron?
That's Huron.
Okay. I want to make sure, so I didn't know our dates changed.
Yes, I had to move the days back one day. They double booked the place.
That's okay. Just so I know.
So yeah, Monday's probably better anyway. I was gonna kick a little bit about it, but I decided, Monday's a good day. Monday's a good day.
Well, hello everybody, and we have lots of different types of glass. We different colors and all different designs. We have repeats of the color vases, but different designs on them. So you'll see some stuff that you recognize, but the designs will be different. We also are going to have some Charlton Noir French roses. So I think we're going to start with this little vase.
Well, for those of you that don't know who Trudy is.
Oh yeah. Nice to know.
My guest, Trudy Mendenhall, former Fenton artist, and still working with glass with the Rosie Co-op, Trudy Mendenhall, and she was a working artist for Fenton Art Glass for what'd you say, 40 years?
50
years. So she has some stories to tell. We're so happy that she's working for our Rosie Co-op. And now, without further ado, I will take backstage to Miss Mendenhall. Okay. So
right.
Just before we get started, Trudy, just remember to give me the item number. I'm also going to write things down for you. I know Emily's in house. Emily, if you'd like to say hello or wave to us, either one, we'd like to meet you.
I'll come say hi. She's coming over.
Backstage, we have Miss Emily there. She's Trudy's granddaughter. She's helping us tonight, so we appreciate you. Thanks, Emily.
Emily.
All right.
Emily is studying at Marietta College, and her goal is to become a physician assistant. So she's working very hard towards that.
Okay.
This little vase is cameo glass. By the way, I have no glass that glows tonight because I checked it all. And I have put some little violets on here. I have to excuse me. I gotta go the opposite of what I'm seeing on the screen to be in the right direction. So you've got these tiny little violets that go all the way around. They're also on the neck of the vase. I love this vase because it has these little compartments. And we're going to start this. This is number 1, and we're going to start this at $15. So number 1 at 15.
So, Trudy, they want to know if Emily is the dancer.
Emily is the dancer. She danced for 9 years with Marietta Dance Academy, and she also is dancing on the Marietta College dance team. So she's staying busy with her dance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Libby is at 20. Now I'm playing the music mostly for myself.
That's okay. You go right ahead.
That kind of helps me. If it's too loud, let me know. Sue is at 21. This is the wave crest pattern with the violets on it, and this is in cameo glass.
Cameo glass is one of my favorites. I just like the soft ivory look, and it's hard to find. But every once in a while I run across one. Most of the pieces tonight are Rosie's, Heidi's, and mine. I have a few of personal pieces, but very few this time around. If it's my personal piece, it'll have a P and a circle on the bottom. All the others will have a rose on the bottom by the signature, the date. Everything is marked OOAK, which stands for one of a kind. And then it also has the year on it. So you will see something like this on the bottom. Whoa, here we go. Heidi, you're going to have to hit me in the head. Oh, there we go. This is hard to do. This is a new venue for me, and I get it backwards because everything's backwards.
Everything's backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you measure that for us, Trudy?
I can do that. It's let's get my ruler in the right direction to make it easier. This is 5.5 inches tall, and across the ball of it, it's 3 1/4 inches from here to here, and the top's a little wider. The top's almost 3.5, 3 1/4 inches.
Okay.
So it's a nice little vase.
Yes. Wendy's at 28. Sue is out. So this has got the wave crest bottom. And you can see that. Trudy, show us one more time close up for the wave crest bottom.
Oh,
look at the bottom of this vase. It's like paneled sideways. It's kind of like it's a wave crest design. And there's beautiful little violets, very heavily decorated. All right. Libby is in at 28. Anybody else? I'm going to do a last chance to start the show here. $28 is bid. It is in cameo glass. Sue is out. Last chance. I think I did that already, but I'll do it again. Hi, Chrissy. Nice to see you tonight. $28 is bid. All in, all done. We'll give this first one a little extra time. How's Chrissy doing tonight? So just so you know, everybody that buys tonight, Trudy and Em will invoice you and also do your shipping. So it's a little different circumstance. Their shipping is whatever it is. It's totally, I'm just selling tonight for them. So that is the plan.
We'll probably
And
do
here we go.
invoicing tomorrow afternoon. While Emily's in class, I'll be packing the glass and weighing it and marking the boxes for her. And so you can start watching for invoices in the afternoon tomorrow.
Okay, that one is gone. We move on to number 2.
I'm going to turn around occasionally and put a piece of glass on the table behind me. Okay, number 2. All right, I have a little ruby rose ball, or is that a rose ball?
It looks a little bigger than a rose ball. Oh, that's pretty. It's in cranberry.
Yes. Well, no, actually, this one's ruby.
Okay.
And it's got the white flowers all the way around and little yellow, whoops, little tiny ditty dots and little hearts. I had originally done this for Valentine's Day. I need my head examined. Gypsy. I have a little
Gypsy, hush.
I have a little the things right there. We have to zap Gypsy so she quits barking. So there's a little tea light inside. You might be able to see the design better. There we go.
There you go. There you go, Trudy. That looks beautiful.
And like I said, it's all the way around.
Okay.
All the sides.
Where do you want to start this one at?
We're going to start it at 15. I will send the tea light with it. I'm going to leave it inside there so we don't forget.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get used to what side the camera's on because it's just the opposite.
It is, and it's the opposite of what I've been doing on the other shows. So I'm having a learning curve tonight, and for an old part.
You might want to put a sticker or something where to put it, what side, and then that'll help you remember, because I know I had trouble too when I first started.
Well, you know, old farts don't learn new tricks very well. Okay. And I will put a ditty dot on the side of my wheel or plate so I know to move that way.
All right, $30 with Renee. Can you measure that for us across, Trudy, just so we know that it's a bigger one?
It is 4.5 inches across here, 3.5 inches across the ball of the vase. This also would look really, really cute if you put some baby breath in it, because the baby's breath would work well with the pattern, or some type of little white flowers.
So do you know if this is ruby or cranberry?
This is ruby. Cranberry is more translucent. This really is a solid ruby piece. And I'll give you a sneak preview to show you the difference. This is cranberry, and you see the difference in the colors?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can't tell, but I certainly can.
Yeah.
And we'll have that vase on after a bit.
Let's see the design on that again. Can you hold that up to the camera just a little bit again so we can see it? $40 is bid. There, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
And this
so
is
we have $40.
2.
I'm going to do a last chance, and we're going to go over the bids. Hi, Wanda. Thank you. Our high bid is $40 with Renee. And Roy, let me know if you're out. You can't put it over the lens, Trudy.
Why not? It didn't work well at all, did it?
No.
Well, I
Okay,
tried.
Roy is out. The flowers almost look three-dimensional. They do. So Renee is at 40, and this will have a rose on the bottom. Okay, Roy, I see you now. All right.
Actually, this is a personal piece.
Okay, all right. How long did that take you to paint? John wants to know.
Oh, about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay. All right, $40 is bid. Anybody else? I'll remind you of our bid.
I actually had 4 pieces. I had 2 ruby and this piece and a little cat going at the same time. That way I could put the flowers on there and then the leaves, the little diddy dots and stems, and the bigger stems. I have 2 different sizes of stems. So the little ones are pinpoint and then the bigger ones are scroller.
Okay.
But I side loaded, and if this were a brush, I side loaded the brush on one side, then I squished the brush back and forth in the paint.
Yeah.
And that way you get an edge on one side when you do the petal, and and then the middle of the petals are translucent.
Yeah.
So you get this lovely flower that makes it look like it's in depth, like it's blooming out of the glass.
We sold it to Renee for $40. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, bidders. Appreciate it.
While we're here, and since we talked about it, I'm going to show you this. Make a note. I didn't sign this one.
Okay.
We have to sign it. I do forget to do that at times, but I've never shipped anything out that wasn't signed. This has a butterfly design on it. I don't know.
That one glows, I think. Does that have yellow towards the feet?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so that one glows.
Yeah. Emmy's going to go grab the black light so you can tell, but there are butterflies here and back on his back, and then again on this side. There are little hearts and little flowers all around. I thought I was painting for Valentine's Day, so I was trying to do some things that would work for Valentine's Day. And I want to turn this there. You can see the big butterfly. I have to kind of do it at an angle.
All right. So we're just going to put him up singly then?
This guy, yes. I don't really have anything to put up with him. I wanted to turn that light off.
He should glow orange.
It's not.
On his feet? Just where the yellow is.
Well, it's on the yellow. And it's not glowing.
Okay.
Which is weird. Well, this could be a really, really older piece of ruby. And so over the years, they tweaked their signs. My turntable stopped. There we go. Their formulas for the different glasses. It's amazing how much, it all has soda ash. It has different chemicals that make the glass, but then there are chemicals that make the colors also in there. One of the chemicals that's in the ruby is cadmium. So the guys in Hot Metal who did the mixes, the furnace, what was he called? That escapes me right now. Anyway, they had to wear a respirator so they wouldn't breathe the dust.
Oh my gosh.
That they were mixing in these great big huge tubs, and those tubs were on wheels, and they and it was also on a kind of a jack. So when they got it over to the furnaces, they could raise it up to where they needed to dump it into their pots, and so they didn't have to get that close.
Yeah.
And then they get the rest of it out of there with a shovel. But I did sign this. It's on the tail, right across the
Okay.
tail. And the reason why I signed it there was the bottom is so smooth that when I'd sit it down, it would smear the paint.
Okay.
So
Can you give us a close up one more time? We have $80 for a high bid.
Let me remember how to turn it. There we go. There's that butterfly.
Okay.
And there are 3 of them on there. And then you can see the little hearts and the little flowers.
All right. That's good, Trude.
Okay.
Renee's at 90.
He's a very pretty. And I haven't seen any ruby cats for a very, very, very long time. I happened to run across
Crazy cat lady, let us know.
Is the crazy cat lady bidding?
Yep, she's didn't say she's out yet, so we're gonna wait and see. Renee's in at 90. Crazy cat lady, let us know.
So it'd be a good one for anybody.
95.
It would be a good cat for anybody who collects the cats because of the color.
And it's one of a kind.
Yes, it is, and it has the OOAK on it.
Yep, $100. $100 with Renee. Tammy, let us know. Crazy cat lady, let us know if you're in or out. $100 is bid with Renee. All in, all done. Yeah, what Libby's saying, can you move yourself over a little bit to the right? Just a little bit.
Right. This way or the other way?
That way, yep.
I sure can.
And maybe can you move your round just a little?
My what?
Your round, move it the other way, towards you. And towards you. There you go, a little more. You got it, keep moving it. You got it in the right direction. You don't need to move the camera. There you go.
Is that where you want it?
That's a little better, I think so. Okay. All right. There you go. How's that, Libby?
We always appreciate help.
Yes. Okay. All right. It looks like Renee got that one. Let me go back and make sure.
Okay.
Yep, Renee got number 3 for 100, the cat. Okay, we'll move on to number 4. Thank you, bidders.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Oh, I found well, let's do this. This is a color you're all familiar with. This is the now my turntable's doing weird things. Anyway, you all recognize our raspberry sherbet color. And this time I painted little flowers of all different colors around it, looking like it's growing up from the bottom of the vase towards the top. There are teal and purple and pink, white with yellow centers and 2 different types of leaves. Can you see that, or is it washing out?
Just a little bit back, a little bit. You got it. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so we'll turn this around. There we go. So you can see we're going to start this one, number 4, and we're going to start him out again at 15. Give everybody a chance. Also, there's the rose on the bottom. And again, it has the year, OOAK, hand painted by yours truly, and then the rose. The rose is done in, I think I did it in purple so it would show up. Pink kind of washes out. So we have a flower on here that's, we're going to start at 15. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to know how tall it is.
All righty. We can do that for sure. Five and a half inches at the tallest part. The picture part is, believe it or not, 3 inches. And at the widest point, this is 4.5 across here. Nice for a small shelf.
Yes. I am collecting your bids, so if you don't see your name on the screen, somebody has outbid you, and they're first. So 35 with Deborah. 40 with Jamie.
The fun part about this color is when you refire it, you absolutely have no idea what you're going to get. And then next piece I'm going to put up here, you'll see what I mean.
Yes, that's what's so interesting about this pink satin color from Fenton. When we put it in the kiln, it comes up beautiful raspberry, or it even comes to, you'll see the big vase, almost a purple color. You never know.
No,
I bet it's
don't know until you don't know until you open the kiln what you're going to have.
Yes.
But I've never had one turn purple until this time.
All right, we have $50 from Jamie. Ashley is out. Jamie's in at 50. Nancy Lee, we'll wait to hear from you. Make sure you just tell us if you're out, if you're actively bidding. I don't want to miss anybody. Jamie is at 50. Nancy Lee is at 52. This is, of course, one of a kind. Nancy's at 52. So Jamie, let us know if you're out. Jamie's at 55. Jamie's at 55. Nancy, let us know. Deborah's out. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Jamie's at 55.
Just so you guys know, you may see a cat run across behind me. You have to keep them off the table at this point until there's less glass.
Nancy's at 58. We have such a good bunch of bidders. They know exactly what they're doing. Just watch that screen. And if you're done bidding, just let me know you're out. Occasionally, I'll goof up and I'll miss somebody's bids. So I'm kind of leaving it up to you guys to let me know that you're done bidding. Jamie's at 60. Nancy Lee, let us know.
In person, the flowers show up much better.
Nancy Lee's at 62. Oh, hello, strangers. We have a new subscriber. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Jamie Haynes is at 65. We got a new tuber. Jamie is at 65. Hello, strangers. If you want to bid tonight, you may bid. We'll put our email address up, and you'll just have to let us know by sending us a hello. That's all you need to do so that we have your contact information. Okay, Jamie's at 65. Nancy Lee's at 67.
What I normally do is I ask to be a friend if you're on Facebook. And then I normally, if I ask for an email, but we generally use Messenger to send the invoices. So we can do it to an email too, if you're not a Facebook person.
Yeah. All right.
You can do it either way, but we have to have the
Okay. Sold it to Nancy Lee.
Nancy Lee. Thank you.
All right. And thank you, Jamie. We appreciate the bids. We're going to move on to number 5. That's okay. Stranger, you don't need to have social media. You're on YouTube. We'll figure it out. Just email us if you win something. I'll post the email if you win something. Oh my word, this color is absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't it though? I opened the can and I couldn't believe, because it started out, the pink of the little picture, it started out lighter than this one, and it turned to this. So
love it. It's like a light eggplant, or would you call it an eggplant or a mauve?
I would go with eggplant because it has a lot of purple in it. Now I'm going to pick this up and move it towards you guys, and the design has daisies, sprigs of lavender. I'm looking here. Yes, and then there are 2 big purple flowers, which look really pretty on the pink. But the neat thing that happened with these is they turned a deeper purple, but you can see the glass through the middle of the petals, which is really great. I love it when that happens.
I have a $25 bid. Is that okay to start it?
That's perfect to start it. So this is number 5. And let's see how tall it is. Okay. It's 6 3/4 inches tall. And it's 5 inches across the widest point of the ball.
I have no idea where my dog went. He's running around this house somewhere, causing chaos. I may have to go search and find. Okay, I want to catch up here.
Well, our 3 dogs are sleeping, knock on wood.
Well, mine's usually always in here with me, so he's up to something.
Well, they were barking earlier. We let them in, and they laid down and went to sleep.
Okay. So I have 65 with Diane Robbins. 65 is bid. Oh, that color is gorgeous.
I love it.
70 with Lala.
And I just wanted you to see the rose on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And of course, once again, we have 2022 and OOAK and my signature on the bottom as well. This is such an unusual piece. We may never get this color again. I hope we do.
Yep.
But we may not. So it really is a collector's piece because of the color and the design being one of a kind.
The color is beautiful. And Donna, yes, I see you now. So Mary's at 85. Diane, you came in late. The color is unbelievable. You're right. Jenny's at 100.
This is Fenton wear, by the way.
Yes, it is classic Fenton, actually.
Yes, it is.
Probably this pink satin probably is from the 60s, I would imagine. Okay, Jenny is at 100. Nancy Lee is at 110. But I have never seen this color, and I doubt you will ever see it.
I do too, because like I said, we have painted and fired several other of the raspberry pink, or pink raspberry, and it's not turned this color. I don't know what made this turn that color.
Elizabeth says we should create a certificate explaining the rose and the history of the artist. We should.
Well,
we should.
Emily says she could make one.
Yes, we should. Okay, so Nancy Lee is in at 110, and I just am waiting for Is Jenny out? Nancy Lee is at 110. We're waiting for Jenny. Jenny was at 100. Nancy Lee's at 110. So Jenny, let us know if you're in or out. I'll remind you of our bid. Nancy Lee is in at 110, and we're waiting for Jenny. Mary says, it's remarkable like you, Trudy. Trudy is remarkable. I can tell you that.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so Nancy Lee's at 110. Jenny, are you in or are you out? Okay, Mary jumps back in at 115. So now we're waiting for Nancy Lee. Mary's in at 115. Each artist could print it out, send it with the piece as they fill it in pertinent info. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Nancy Lee's on at 118. Jenny is out. Nancy Lee's at 118. Mary, let us know if you're in or out. Our high bid is 118 with Nancy Lee. So are you in or out, Mary? Because Nancy Lee's at 118. So we just need to know if you're in or out. 120. $120 is bid. Nancy Lee, it's up to you. $124. It is a beautiful color. Oh my goodness. Nancy Lee's at 124. Mary, in or out? Mary she can't decide, and I don't blame her. I would have trouble too.
It's a hard decision.
I know, and I'm going to wait for her because we may not ever get this color again.
Yeah.
130. Nancy, you're out now. Wanda, I think that Bobby missed his plane, and he has got another flight coming in tomorrow. But if Charlie is watching us, maybe he can fill us in. Nancy Lee's at 135. That's okay. I'm going to wait for you, Mary. I'm not going to sell it without hearing from you. So Nancy Lee's at 135. Yeah, it could be a long lag. Remember the ... dots or refresh. Nancy Lee's at 135. We're waiting for Mary. And I got to go find out what my dog is doing. He is getting into mischief.
If we weren't able to see our dogs, if we weren't able to see our dogs, we would know they were in trouble. He's not here right now. I better go figure out where he's at. When you're selling the other one, I'll go take a little jaunt around the house. Mary's at 140. Ours would be in trouble because they're eating something they shouldn't be eating, like the couch or a chair.
There he is. Bailey, what are you doing?
At the wall.
That's my dog.
What are you doing? Come in here and sit with us.
Her dog should know. Her dog.
Mary's at 140. Nancy Lee's at 145. Boy, this is a tough one, Mary. Let us know. Oh, the color is so beautiful. And we figured this out a while back about this raspberry color, but it's still, you never know what you're going to get. Okay, it is sold to Nancy Lee for 145. You put up a good fight, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, bitters. Okay. Let's go to something small. Okay. The shoe is personal wear and marked as such. Oh, wow. We're going to have a hard time seeing this.
No, actually, we see it pretty good.
Can you see the violets on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do choice with this? Do you have a couple pieces we can do choice?
I do. Now, I did this butterfly completely different. I want to show you the inside has all these white dots on the wings on the inside, okay? And down here on the bottom, following the lines. And then on the outer wings, there are violets again on the different panels. And both sides are exactly the same. So we have the butterfly and we have the boot. And we're going to start them. We're going to start that at 15. You'll never find either piece anywhere painted this way. We'll start them at 15 as usual.
We have 25 with Jenny.
So we have the butterfly has green eyes. I just started doing dots, and there's probably 200, 250 dots on this. For those of you who love dots.
Get on your couch.
Plus the 4 panels on each side that have the violet pattern. It's nice and airy like a butterfly would be.
Hi, Kathy. I was just wondering about you. I hadn't seen you in a while.
That was my friend.
It's nice to see you, Kathy. You were on my Kathy G, you've been on my mind. Okay, so Kathy's at 44. And this is number 6.
Yes.
So this is for choice. 48 with Mark. Roy is out. Mark's at 48. Bailey, you're staying out. You're staying up here now. Cut it out. You're not going in there chasing that cat. Door's shut. You're stranded. He usually doesn't do this. He's stuck like glue to me, so I don't know what's going on out there. Okay, Jenny's at 55.
Dogs are so funny.
Jenny, I'm not going to increase your bid, okay, sweetie, because you're at 55 unless I missed a bid. So I'm just taking your high bid, Jenny, at 55. So Jenny's at 55. Kathy, let me know if you want to go higher. Okay, so Kathy's at 60. That's okay. I'm going to take your 63 now because Kathy went 60. Okay, Jenny's at 63. Kathy, let me know if you're in or out. And this is for choice. Jenny's at 63. Kathy is out. And it is sold to Jenny for 63. Okay, Jenny, you let us know which one you'd like. Kathy is the backup. Hi, Francis. Nice to see you tonight. Let us know if you want one or both, Jenny. She takes the butterfly.
The butterfly will be 6A. Thank you, Jenny.
And that was 63. Is that the one that you wanted, Kathy? So Kathy is the backup if she wants the shoe.
The shoe is quite beautiful. It's iridized.
Okay. She doesn't want the shoe, so we can either put it up again or we can take it to Huron or something. It's however you want to do it.
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's not an issue.
Okay.
We're just going to separate it out from everything else. All right, I saved this cat. We're just going to show the cat alone. She's transparent pink. And she has a funky little flower on here. And I have two very expensive paints. One is called Blue Wine, and the other one is called Rose Pink. And they are what's called a Class B paint because they have so much gold in them. So I put it in the pink first and tipped it in purple. So I'm going to move this up here so we can. You tell me when you
gotta
can
go the other side of the camera. You're on the wrong side.
I'm on the wrong side. There we go.
There you go. Mary, the shoe is up for grabs if you want it for 63, Mary. The shoe is up for grabs. Otherwise, we're just going to take it with us to one of our shows. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. So the color is
we have
pink
those.
opal. The color's pink opal, right?
Yes. And this is number 7. We'll start him at 15. I love him because I like the transparent glass. And you'll see on the opal, you'll see some of that white going down here and on his ear and some on his face. So if you're a cat lover, this is a good one to have. We only have 6 cats in our house.
3 dogs.
And 3 dogs and a 50-gallon aquarium. And also a birds outside feed.
Renee's at 65. This is a stylized cat, so it's taller than your sitting cat.
Yes, this cat, sitting cat, is 3.5 inches tall, and this is 5 inches tall.
80 with Renee. And you have kind of immortalized one of your kitty cats in one of your paintings tonight, we're going to find out, right?
Yes, I did. And I did that with our cat Goose on something we saw before. I don't want to spoil the surprise as to what it is, but anyway, we immortalized Goose, our white cat with black patches, and he's our lac cat, and he's very big. So he was on one of these items before. And so tonight is Stormy, our gray and white cat. They're not quite a year old.
Cool. All right, Trudy, we sold that one to Renee for 80. Thanks, Renee. Thank you, all our bidders.
Thank you, bidders. This back again. Okay, I have a really neat piece I found, and I've never, in all the years I worked for Fenton's, I never have seen what this is. So it is a sided vase. You probably know what that's called with all these panels. And here's the deal. It is white on the inside. It's overlaid in opaque orange, bright orange, as you can see. And then, if that wasn't enough, and you can tell at the bottom, right in here, they overlaid transparent orange. And I'm going to move this up here. Oh, there you go. So you can see the yellow flowers on this. And the yellow flowers have little maroon ditty dots for their centers and two-tone leaves. And both sides, these two, this side and the back side are the same. And then in between, we have this. So this is...
We're going to start this one.
We're going to start this one because it's so unusual. I think we're going to start at 25. And this is number 8.
Oh, Linda says that's so pretty.
Thank you. It's such an unusual color for Fenton.
All right, 75. Did you measure that, the height of that for us?
If I did it more than a minute ago, I can't remember. So we'll measure it again. It's 7.5 inches tall. 7.5 inches tall and 3.5 inches across the widest point.
Okay.
The base is 2.5 inches at the bottom. If you need to see it and see another close-up, let me know. I'm gonna, well, my light's not working on my turntable. It's being finicky this evening. It started out that way working, but now it's not.
The picture and everything is really good, Trudy.
Thank you. It's amazing
Nancy
how
Lee
much...
was our first 90, Roy. She beat you to it. Mary, you're out at the moment.
It's amazing how much time it takes to set it up so you have it in the right place for the lighting.
Yes. 95 with Mary. Roy, you're slow again. Mary got in there. Nancy Lee, you're out. So we'll wait for Roy and Nancy Lee. Tammy comes out of nowhere, 100. Tammy Albritton is at 100. We have 100 everywhere. There's only one of these, I'm telling you. That color I've never seen, but that is definitely a Fenton mold vase.
It could be a sample vase, and they, you know, and if it is, there might be a couple more out there, but there wouldn't be too many.
Yep. Roy is at 110.
We're in trouble. Emily's into the chocolate chip cookies and eating them in front of me.
You can eat in front of us. We don't care.
That's right. We don't care.
We don't care. It's a rare beauty, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to go up and see where our bids are. I think our high bid was with Roy at 110. Roy is at 110. Tammy's at 120. So bidders, let me know if you're out. We have a lot of activity, so you're going to have to help me with the bids. I see Tammy at 120. Roy's at 125. Hand them over, Emily. Pass them out. Roy's at 125. Nancy, you have to go higher. Nancy Lee, I already took it from Roy. Nancy Smith wants to know how long you've been painting all together and with Fenton, and how long's your career been?
I started, well, I'm 72, and I started in 1971. So
okay, Nancy Lee is at 130.
I was still painting Fenton beads up until 53 years. 53 years, Emily says.
Wow. Roy is at 135.
I just want you all,
Nancy Lee, let us know.
for all of you who remember the cartoon with precious pup in it. And when he got his treat, he went up in the air and did his thing on his back and floated back down to the ground. Mm-hmm. This would be what Emily's doing right now.
Nancy Lee's at 140. Shelly, I saw you, but you were too late. And Roy, let us know if you're in or out. Okay, Roy is out. Nancy Lee's at 140. Shelly, let us know. Nancy Lee is at 140.
An awesome piece for a glass collection.
145. Linda says she remembers that.
I figured somebody
was also in the house. She is another co-op artist on Rosie's, and she will be having a sale very shortly. She is getting ready for that. Both of our artists are participating in Marietta, and I believe Trudy is coming to Huron also.
Yes, ma'am.
148 with Nancy Lee. Very unusual color.
Yeah.
Shelly, let us know if you're in or out.
My granddaughters just love this piece.
It's pretty.
They love the colors. Sorry about that.
Shelly's at 150.
They got all excited about one of the cats coming through the room.
That's how my dog is right now. I blocked him in here with me. He's not too happy. He wants to chase the cat.
Well, these guys are really being good.
Yes. Anna, thank you. Blessed Sunday to you too, sweetie. Nancy Lee's at 155. Shelly, let us know if you're in or out. We're going to wait because it's an unusual piece. 160 with Shelly Gibson. The dog was probably trying to steal Emily's cookies. That's what Libby says.
Oh, that could be. You know what, Heidi, if you need to post my email, you can. For those that, or if they contact you, they can, you can send me a note on the ones.
It's okay.
Everything's okay so far? Okay.
If we get a tuber that wins something, then we'll let them know.
Okay. Works for me.
Shelly, you are in at 160. Nancy Lee, let us know if you're in or out. We're waiting on Nancy Lee. Was the shoe one of a kind, Mary? Yes, the shoe was one of a kind.
Everything that's on everything that Heidi and I auction off, and Linda as well, are one of a kind. Yep. We do that so everybody gets something special.
Yes. Nancy Lee's at 165.
And
Shelly,
I have a whole lot.
You're both out.
I'm
sorry, Trudy, I didn't interrupt you.
Oh, that's not right. That's fine. I have a whole lot of fun coming up with different flowers, different colors, different designs. There are no birds tonight. Next show, there will be birds because they'll be coming back because the weather will be warming up. So yes. we did a flock of birds moving south when winter was starting, and then we're going to do birds because they're coming back this spring.
Yes, there's a method to our madness. Mary's at 170. Shelly, she beat you.
It's scary sometimes, huh?
Yes. Mary is at 170, and we're waiting for Nancy Lee and Shelly. Nancy Lee and Shelly. 170 is bid.
The goose is clawing my leg because he wants attention.
Oh, that's what this means?
Yeah, that's what that was. I was letting Emily know I was getting clawed. Well, normally I'm on the couch and he's on my lap at this time of evening. So he was on a chair reaching out. But he has claws and they're sharp.
Ladies, watch the screen because that's where the bid is. Shelly, we didn't get you quick enough. Nancy Lee's at 175. $175 is bid. Mary, let us know. And Shelly, let us know. And Mary Willett, if you want the shoe, you let us know also. That is a one of a kind if you're thinking about it. Shelly Gibson's at $180. I know Libby said she's seen some robins, and you were the first, Libby. I saw them a few days afterwards, but Libby PM'd me as soon as she saw the first robins. 180 with Shelly. 188 with Nancy Lee. Nancy Lee is at 188 for this beautiful tangerine overlay vase. 188 is bid. Shelly, in or out? Gonna do a last chance again. 190 with Shelly. It is gorgeous. Paneled with flowers. It is beautiful.
Okay, this way. And
you're perfect. That's
there we go.
200
flowers that are on there. I was looking down
is bid with Nancy Lee.
My palette and trying to decide what color center, and ended up with the maroon centers.
225 Shelly Gibson. Shelly's in at 225. Nancy, in or out? We'll show you the shoe again after we'll show you the shoe again, Mary. 240 Nancy Lee. Nancy Lee is at 240. You're welcome. Nancy Lee's at 240. Shelly Gibson's at 250. So we're still waiting on Nancy Lee. $250 with Shelly. You see, I got tricky, Trudy. I put your name on the bottom of the screen there. You see that?
Yes, I do. I noticed that a long while back.
Nancy Lee's at 270. Shelly, let us know. I know it's a special piece, so we're not gonna quit without you. Mary's out. Shelly is at 300. So Nancy Lee, it's your turn. We're waiting on Nancy Lee. Shelly's at 300. Nancy Lee is out. Thanks, Nancy, for what you did do, Mary. We appreciate it also.
Yes, we do.
And this goes to Miss Shelly Gibson.
Thank you very much, bidders. And congratulations, Shelly. You've got a really unique piece. All right, here's the shoe. And it is iridized. You can catch it. When you look at the ribs, you see blues and greens and teal, and there's even a pink and a purple on there. You just turn it in different directions, and the designs are painted in these flat panels going all the way around, little violets. It's a very unique shoe.
Okay, Mary, there you go. So that the butterfly brought $63. So the shoe was in that lot. So is that a firm price on that, Trudy? You wanna? I have no idea. The butterfly brought 63 that you had it up with.
Yeah. We could go 55 on this.
That's what I was thinking. So it's 55. And Mary asked for it. Mary, if you're interested, it's going to be 55 on the shoe. And then if Mary doesn't want it, it's up for grabs for anybody. Otherwise, we're going to take it to another show. Okay. Okay, Mary's going to take it.
Ah.
Okay, Mary Willett, and that is going to be
6B.
number 6B. All right, let's go on to number 9. Thank you, Mary. Roxy, I'm sorry. Mary took it first. Oh. Oh, my word. I love this.
Okay. You like that?
Yes. How much are we going to start this on? I'll get people going on it.
I think we need to go with 50 on it. This
okay,
is
so this is the French Rose, Charlton.
Yeah. This is number 9. Of course, it has a 22 karat gold on it. And the gold diddy dots down to about halfway. And I'll get some measurements here for you. This vase, I was looking in the Charlton book, and this was a very popular shape for Charlton Rose.
And you what I love about it is you framed the melon. You framed it.
Oh, yeah.
So you made it, yes, and it's so different from the original Charlton pattern because you framed the melons. Notice, guys, how it looks like panels around there. Oh my gosh, I love it.
It makes the melon look deeper in the crevices. And that was the goal. This is 7.5 inches tall. And where the melon is 6.5 to 7 inches across here. And then across the top, it is 5 inches. Did you tell your mom about it?
It is beautiful. So for those of you that are watching us on the tube and don't know it, the Rosie group, our collectors group, has started with our co-op artists. We have revitalized the Charlton patterns, and we have put our own distinct flavor to them. And on the bottom, there is a rose. So you can tell that they were from our Rosie group and made by a Rosie co-op artist, and that it is a contemporary painter who's painted a nostalgic vase. So it's very cool. And we're having so much fun with it. Nancy Lee's at $90. And this was one of our first original patterns. So Trudy will add to the collection as time goes by. And she's got a couple pieces of it tonight. All right. So Nancy Lee is at 90.
Once again,
I see this Facebook user, and I don't know who that Facebook user is. You're going to have to let me know who you are, but you are not the first 90. Your first 90 is with Nancy Lee. 95 with Jenny. John says, Trudy, you've really outdone yourself on this one. It's beautiful.
Thank you, John. Wait till you see 95. This. There's another one that's awesome. Well, actually, there are more that are awesome in the Charlton line I've done for this show. My daughter Nikki's getting ready. She's leaving. She and Sarah are dog sitting my mother's dog at night.
Hello, Nikki. Nice to see you tonight.
Nice to see you too.
Did you hear her? She said nice to see you too.
Okay, so who is our Facebook user who is B? I don't know who this is. Who is this? Can you put your first name on there so that we know who you are? Nancy, you've been outbid by a Facebook user, but we're going to have to figure out who they are. So you're going to have to go higher, Nancy and Jenny. So we're waiting on Nancy and Jenny. Erica. Okay. So we have some new people coming in from Facebook, and when I put an ad for a sale on Facebook, you'll see in the description a link that says StreamYard, and you can click that link, and then we can see you on the tube. Otherwise, we can't see you. So, Erica, that's fine. You can bid. We'll just have to figure out. We'll just have to write down who you are, and John's doing that for me. So, Erica, you are out at the moment. Nancy Lee's in at 105. 105 is our high bid. Okay, Jen. We'll see if she bids again. There she is again. So that is Erica Jaya. Nancy, you're out at the moment, and Jenny is out at the moment. 110 is bid. Oh, I love how you framed the melon with the garlands.
Bye-bye.
That is just so pretty. Nancy Lee's at 115.
I'm laughing
Erica,
because
let
every
us
time
know.
somebody goes
Jenny,
through
let us know.
the-
115 is bid.
Every time somebody goes through the kitchen, they kick one of the dog's bowls that has food in it. There's now food all over the kitchen floor.
I knocked over a whole bowl.
That's why I'm sitting here laughing.
Nancy
This
Lee's at
also
115.
has-
Erica, let us know. Jenny, let us know.
Has your 22 karat gold on it, and that's real 22 karat gold.
Yes,
And
it is.
for those who aren't aware, I use high fire paint, and so I bake every item in my kiln at 1050 degrees, and the process takes a good 12 hours from the time I turn the kiln on until they cool down to room temperature.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So-
Erica's in at 120. Nancy Lee, Erica's in at 120. We're waiting for Nancy Lee. $128. Mark got a new car. I didn't know that Mark got a new car. 128
Wow.
with Nancy Lee.
I said I'm jealous.
Emily says she's jealous, Mark. Her car is on its last leg.
Nancy Lee's at 128. We're waiting for Erica. Let us know, Erica. I know you're new, but we always let each other, we let everybody know that you're out so we don't wait for you. Or if you want to bid, go ahead and bid. I just don't want to miss your bid. So Nancy Lee, okay, we still have active bidding. 130 with Erica. He's going to take you for a ride? What kind of car did you get, Mark? 135 Nancy Lee. I think it's amazing now that these car places will bring your car to you that you buy and that you without even going to the lot and looking at them. Just pick a car out, we'll bring it to you.
It's crazy.
I know. Never heard of such a thing. Nancy Lee's at 135. Let me know. 140. Okay, we're still going. Nancy Lee, you're up. You got a hot rod Lincoln? Gibby got a hot rod Lincoln? Oh.
Wow.
If I could, I'd play the song. Carrie Johnson, are you watching and asking me about posting your Formica top table that you just bought? You can post it on the deals page and I'll put it through. 150. So we're still waiting for Nancy Lee. 150 is bid. We're taking our time tonight. These are special pieces. Everybody's crazy about a hot rod Lincoln. 155 Nancy Lee. Been looking for a while. Holy smokes, scarves are hard to find. Nancy's at 155. Erica, let us know. We're still hanging on here. We're on number 9, 160. Hello, Sal. Nice to see you tonight. 160 is bid. Nancy Lee, let us know. 160 is bid with Erica. That is incredibly gorgeous. You are absolutely right.
Thank you.
We all were brainstorming last year about this time, actually.
Yes.
And we decided that we really did want to reintroduce this lovely pattern with a modern flair, and that's what it is. Nancy Lee's at 170. We're waiting for Erica. Erica, let us know if you're in or out. And Linda is doing gold. Linda does golden petals, and Linda has a pattern that is nostalgia, Charlton, and that is the closest to what you are used to seeing. Yes, Roy's got a lot of them, a lot of different ones. Nancy Lee's at 170. Somebody says I've never seen one like that. I'm in love. No kidding. Nancy Lee's at 170. And we are waiting for Erica. Erica, we can't wait forever. Let us know. Sal, I just sent you a box of stuff, and I see there's a box here. I don't know. I have to check payment on it. If it's here, I haven't checked off payment. So let me take a look, and I'll take a look tomorrow. I just sent you. You're from Comstock, aren't you, Sally? Because I know you may have something that's already left. 180 is bid with Erica. $185, Nancy Lee.
You'll find on this particular pattern, you'll find I do sprays and rings of just flowers and gold berries. So all this crossed here is a vine of leaves and gold berries. And once again, it is 22 karat real gold. The paint is a special.
90 is bid.
This is the same paint Fenton used over the years. And it's also the same type of paint that you would find on old china plates, teacups and saucers, that kind of thing. And I've been looking for more of it. And so far, I have not been able to find it. I can find it for porcelain, but that's too hot a fire to get it to fire out. You have to have it for glass.
Right. Okay, we have $200 bid with Nancy Lee. Erica, in or out? Boy, we've had a couple pieces here that we've really had a fight over.
Yes. We're gonna have
a struggle.
We're gonna have a few more fights before the evening's over, I figure.
We're still going on this one, 205.
I know. But that's why
205, and that is Erica.
That's why it's so much fun.
Yes. 210, Nancy Lee. John, you're flipping around from Facebook to YouTube. Nancy Lee's at 210. Really, if you really want to get a good picture, if you go on YouTube and cast it to your TV, you're going to see just a wonderful, wonderful picture. We are broadcasting in high definition as Trudy freezes.
I didn't know I froze.
Oh my gosh. This is what happens to me with John. This is what he's telling me now. Heidi, I want a Lincoln. No.
But Heidi wants a Jeep.
Nancy Lee's at 210. Erica, let us know.
Emily just wants a car that doesn't break down all the time. So does my daughter, Nikki.
I'm able to drive on the highway.
All right, Erica, let us know. I don't want to cut you off here. You've been in there all the time. So let us know if you're in or out. I'll do one more last chance. Kato's watching on her big screen TV. 210 is bid, all in, all done. And we settle for a PT Cruiser. Poor John. That's what I have to live with. We settle for a PT Cruiser. Yes, we do. We have a PT Cruiser and an HHR. All right, Nancy leaves at 210. Erica, in or out? Just waiting for Erica. Erica, I don't want to wait too much longer. We got a lot to sell tonight. I'm going to give you about another 30 seconds. Because sometimes people lose connections or they just kind of take off. So 30 seconds on the clock. And I will do a last chance in the comments. Okay, last chance. I don't want to miss your bid. That will just kill me to miss your bid on this one. I know someone who would love a PT Cruiser. Yeah, I love my Cruiser and I love my HHR. You're causing me to stress bake. I'm currently making a lemon cake. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't know where she went. Gosh, I hate this. I'm gonna have to sell it. I can't wait much longer. Okay, Nancy's in at 210, all in, all done. This is number 9.
Yes.
Oh, there she goes, 220. 220 is bid. So Nancy Lee, you're out at the moment. What is an HHR, Heidi? It's an old station wagon. Google it, Kato. All right, Nancy Lee, let us know. Remember, if you're watching and you are getting a lag, just enter ... and sometimes that will keep you in place. Yes, I'm with Nancy. I'm thankful to have a car that is paid for and gets you there and back. That's all that matters. No sniping. No, we're not going to snipe. We'll wait for you. Erica, let us know. 230 is bid. I cannot see you on Facebook because I'm on 2 Facebook pages. So you have to let me know. Okay, 240. But a lot of times, if you just put in ... that will keep you engaged. 240 is bid. Nancy Lee, let us know. 250. 250 with Nancy Lee. Who is trying to snipe? I don't know. I'm waiting for Erica. Erica, when you bid, can you put your name in front of it so that I can see you? Okay, Somebody let me know if that's Erica bidding because I can't watch all the Facebook pages. 260. 260 is bid, Nancy Lee. And that's okay, Tammy. 260 is bid. It is. Okay. She can have it. Okay. So Nancy Lee is out. And I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And Erica, could you put your name down so that I can contact you on Messenger or Trudy can? Can somebody give me her spelling of her name?
As if she's on Facebook, she can request. Oh,
I got her name.
Emily has found her, so we have her name. But she can request
so Erica,
a friend.
somebody's going to contact you on Messenger. Can I have a spelling of her last name? I just want to have it too. Because she's new. How do you have her last name spelled?
Emily, do you have her last name?
J-I-A. Yep.
J-I-A. J-I-A. That's her last name.
Okay.
I didn't want it.
Okay, so Erica will contact you on your Messenger, so be sure and look. And you know what, Erica, just because we don't want to miss you, if you want to send me an email with a hello, you can do it that way too. Or on Messenger, if you want to message Heidi Ann Brown, we can get you that way. That's the easiest way so that we just get you in our system. Jaya, okay. Either way, or you can message Trudy Mendenhall.
Yes.
Just say hello to any of the gals and we'll know where you're at. Heidi, the Pillsbury cookies I got from you are delicious. Ooh, Nancy. Okay, let's go on to number 10.
Okay. I have 10 and 11
Something
here.
big. Something big, Trudy.
You want something big?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go with one of my favorites.
Okay.
This particular Cobalt Vase was made in it was made for the 95th anniversary of Fenton. And it was a plain Cobalt Vase. And what I have done is I have put, let me get this right. There we go. Those are irises with the big butterfly. And both
Okay,
sides.
we're going to start this one.
We're going to start this at 50. And this is number 10. And again, it has the rose on the bottom and my signature, the year 2022. And OOAK, one of a kind.
All right. And here we go.
So the irises are actually a white enamel with teal. So what I did was I loaded my brush with the white paint, turned the brush upside down, and just tap the tip in the teal. And then in this case, I used light teal, and then I flip the brush back over, and then I make the strokes. And that's how we get the turquoise on top of the white when we're doing the brush strokes for the petals.
Ah, beautiful.
If I ever get my table cleaned up on my desk, I have 2 tables I work with, I'll do a video of me painting.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Roy is in at 95. Sue is out. Roy's in at 95. We're waiting for Renee. Renee is in at 105. The cobalt is gorgeous, Nancy. And what's pretty about this is it's been accented with the paint. The vase has got a beautiful design. It's got vertical ribs in it from the
Yeah.
inside that really make the flowers pop. Yes.
You can see those. If I could twist, there you go. So you can see the vertical lines there.
Mm-hmm. And this one is a nice size vase. It's large.
Cool. Let's get a measurement on Heidi.
Okay.
It is 10.5 inches tall. And at the widest point, here to here, is 5 inches.
135 with Roy.
And the base is 3.5 inches.
150 with Renee.
And as I said earlier, this was made for the 95th anniversary of Fenton Art Glass.
Renee's at 150. Roy, let us know if you're in or out. It's beautiful. Again, it's a one of a kind. 150 with, go ahead, Trudy.
I can see these ribs really plain. And if you look, when it comes back around to a side that doesn't have paint on it, you'll see them pretty clearly where it's sitting. Let's see. Of course, my tea light went in sideways. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law and I have been having an affair for years.
I sold it for you, Trudy. 150.
All
Thank you,
right.
Renee. Thank you, backup bidders.
Thank you, guys. All right.
Okay, let's do another big one.
Another big one?
Don't we have a Santa somewhere?
I do. I have a Santa and I have an owl.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have a dresser.
So much good stuff tonight.
I have a dresser set.
Oh my gosh.
So I was sitting in my studio staring across the way at the shelving, and I looked at the Santa Claus, and I'm like, oh, we need to do a Charlton Rose Santa Claus. So on the inside is the rose, right in here, the signature, the year, and the OK. Now, I don't know if you can see or not, but there are gold dots all over his hat.
Oh my gosh.
He has a 22 karat gold, which is around in between all the roses. There's a bunch of those dots on there. And then he has smaller roses on his jacket. And there's Stormy, our gray and white kitten. So we're going to start him. He is number 11. And we're going to go ahead and start him at 75. He takes 4 firings. And the reason why he takes 4 firings is you have to have somewhere to hold him. And if you painted him all over and then fired him, there's nowhere at all. Every single place has paint. The beard, the fur is green, the beard is white, the red hat, and of course, wherever we put gold, there has to be paint on the piece. So where the gold dots are, I had to put white dots, fire it, come back and put the gold on. I do that last.
100.
So there'll never be another one of these.
No. And it's a Carlton Rose Santa.
Carlton Noir French Rose Santa.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful. And it's got Trudy's cat. It's holding Trudy's cat.
Oh yeah.
$100 is bid.
Stormy's not coming out here because the dogs will chase her.
Uh-huh.
When they barked before, that's who they were chasing. Goose doesn't really care. He just kind of slowly moves through the room. I'm gonna hold this up again.
Yes.
I'm trying to get those gold dots in there. They're hard to see, but they're in between the roses everywhere. Now the roses on the jacket, which are much smaller roses, and you see this?
Yes.
They do not. There's no gold on the jacket itself, except for the belt buckle, a gold necklace on Stormy, and the button on his coat. That's gold.
So this is the first Charlton Santa Claus ever.
Yes.
And there's a rose inside. There should be. Can we see a little close up of Stormy? And this is Stormy Mendenhall.
Ooh, whoops. Here we go again. There she is.
There's Stormy Mendenhall. Oh my gosh, Trudy, he's so beautiful.
Thank you.
That is the prettiest Santa I've ever seen in my life. 145. Can you measure him for some of our newbies watching that might not be familiar with this Santa? What is he, 11 inches tall? Maybe he's 10. I can't remember.
Actually, he is 8 3/4 inches tall, and
Okay.
across the bottom of his jacket, he's 5 inches.
Mm-hmm. And this Santa came from the Mary Nance estate up in Bellevue, Michigan. So this is where it originally came from. This is an older piece to start with, 185. That must be how Santa dresses in the off season, says Linda Flako. Yes, Linda, you're right.
That works.
185 with Jenny. And we're going to do a last chance. And I'll remind you of our bid. Jenny's at 185. Vicki is out. I am looking to see. I think everybody is out. So we'll wait just a second here. Jenny's at 185. 190. Oh, Roy, I thought you were out. 190 with Roy. And you never said you were out. But once in a while that happens. I almost said sold. Roy's at 190. That's why I said you guys move quick because sometimes I miss. Jenny's at 200. My cat's doing the meowing thing again. She must be coming into heat again.
Oh gosh. We have our mama cats in heat again. And I looked it up. They come into heat every 2 to 3 weeks. And Chloe's heat lasts for 10 days. We're on day 8.
I'm telling you what. It seemed like just yesterday she was driving me nuts and she's doing it again. I'm going to have to get her fixed. I guess she's just going to.
I had an appointment set for all of our female kitties, 2 of her kittens. The vet made a special effort to get Goose in, so we didn't have 3 pregnant cats here. I was thinking something and it went away. So we're just waiting for her to be done so we have some peace and quiet around here. Earlier, she really got desperate, was really yelling.
Okay, I sold it. Congratulations, Jenny.
Thank you.
You got a one-of-a-kind piece here. What a beautiful, beautiful piece.
These Santas blanks are hard to find.
Yes, they are. The Fenton ones.
Now, John and Heidi keep their eyes out for that. So, let's see. You want to? Oh, how about the basket? Wait till you guys see this. I love this piece. This is a Fenton basket, and it's so cool. It looks like screen in these panels.
Yes, that's what I was saying, because it does.
So this is number 12. We're going to start it at 50. It has the rose.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a close-up. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Of the flowers. Now, one flower is the pink with purple. Pink tipped in purple. Then we have blue tipped in purple. And then we have teal tipped in blue on these flowers. And on this side, it's just the two. And in person, this piece is so awesome that it almost looks like the flowers are velvet on there. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna start him at 50.
We have 75 bid.
This is Rosaline, a Rosaline basket. And the way they get this edge on here, when they make this part without the handle, they stick just the edge back into the furnace and strike the glass. The heat strikes, and then this turns to dark pink.
Oh, beautiful.
And they do the same thing with the bottom, but they don't leave it in as long, so it strikes a little bit darker than the rest of the pink.
Okay.
And if you look, you'll see that on the, I don't know what you would call that, the edge of the panels, those are raised and they have struck.
Oh, wow.
Not as bright. And then there are panels down here along the base. Now, this is 10.5 inches tall. This is a big basket.
It is. It's a very large basket.
And just this part, at the lowest point is 5 inches, and where the handle is, it's 6. And then it's 7.5 inches across the widest point of the basket. So it's quite large. I had a lot of fun painting this. Heidi's keeping her eyes open for more of this texture. It looks like a screen door or cross-stitch material.
Yes, it does.
And therefore, when you put the paint on, in the tiny little squares, the paint settles in those. And kind of pulls in each one of these teeny tiny little squares. So you get that really neat texture to your flower petals.
Okay, Roy is in at 120. Mary, let us know if you're in or out.
So I started to paint this, and I'm like, oh, wow, look at what the paint's doing. So I had a whole lot of fun. I just had so much fun with this. And I wanted it to be, like I said, I was painting towards Valentine's Day, and then I couldn't have the show. And so I was thinking of a floral bouquet, which is why there's so many florals. I was thinking, okay, we have to have flowers, lots of flowers for Valentine's Day.
Yep.
But flowers.
All right, we sold it.
Pardon?
We sold it for 120.
All right, congratulations.
And Roy got it. He got one. Roy got one. Yay, yay, yay.
I need you to move. Okay, you want one of these cranberry vases?
We want the big piece behind you, the other Charlton piece.
Oh my God, I've got 3 different Charlton pieces. So we want that big
Over
thing.
by M.
Yeah, this. I couldn't get twisted around. This is a monster piece. And again, it's the Charlton Noir French Rose. And I have to show you, well, first of all, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is number 13. Again, it's got the rolls inside here. We're going to start this bad boy at 75. Here's the inside. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh my goodness, yes.
And you have the same thing on the outside.
So this
And then-
one is super, super huge. This is a
my.
Silvercrest piece, but it's so huge.
It's 12 inches across the top. And it's
Yes, Jamie, that was sold already.
7.5 inches tall and 12 inches across here.
You know, it's almost like that was a cake plate that they turned the edges up because it's that big. It's huge.
It is that big. And it's just an awesome, awesome piece. Of course, it's got the 22 karat gold on it again. And all the lines have the gold berries.
Oh, so we're going to start this one at 75. It is massively huge. And it's just beautiful. And Linda says, I think they did make that from the cake plate mold. That's what I think when I look at it.
I think
Damn, that's beautiful.
I think you guys are right, because when I look at this, I imagine this flattened out with the silver crest on it.
I didn't think that till I saw it there. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a cake plate that they turned the sides up in. It's that big.
Yeah.
So we're going to start it at 75. Start us out. If not, we'll take it to one of our shows, but we wanted to show it to you. It is just so lovely. Let's see the inside of it again one more time, Trudy.
Oh, sure.
Look at that.
Let me twist it the right way.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There we go.
Yep.
It's very heavy.
All right, we have a bid. Thanks, Tammy.
Very, very heavy piece.
It most certainly is. I mailed that to you, and I was holding my breath getting it to you. And you're going to be holding your breath.
This guy's gone in a box,
Yes.
I'll have lots and lots of bubble wrap and protection around it.
So can we see under the bowl? You did garlands with huge roses under the bowl too. So under and on top. Yes. Lovely.
Out here, it's exactly the same as in here. So you have the rose inside in this crimp, and then you have the rose here on the outer crimp.
Yes. Tammy's at 85. And this is number 13.
I don't know if you can see the base. There's the base.
Yes.
And as I said, 22 karat gold. I'll be using it till it's all gone.
Yep. Tammy's at 85. Nancy, let us know if you're in or out on this one. And again, our pieces that we repaint or we paint, they're not painted pieces to start with, will have roses on them so that you know that you are buying a piece that has been painted, you know, in the contemporary time that we're in now. It's going to be painted by somebody from our co-op artist, our Rosie co-op artist, but it's on a vintage piece. A beautiful piece of vintage Silvercrest from the 60s. Nancy is in at 90. Tammy let us know. So that the piece of glass is actually 50 years old.
It did bloom a little. I always pre-fire white glass. Doesn't matter.
I like it when the Silvercrest blooms. I think the crest looks beautiful that way. It softens it up.
It does soften it.
Okay, Nancy should have had that one for $90. Thank you, Nancy. You got one, girl.
Thank you.
On to 14.
Okay. You
You
want
doing
another?
okay, Trudy?
I'm sorry.
You're doing okay? You're not getting too tired or anything?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
Just
like,
checking on you.
thank you. Okay. You pick owl or pink face.
Let's do the owl.
As you guys know, I did a Charlton Noir rose on an owl before. Now this owl is different. I painted in a different, it's still the pattern, but it's designed differently. And I'm going to slowly hold this up and turn it where you can see it. Of course, it has the gold. I love the feathers on the back.
Oh, yes.
And of course,
Okay,
you
where
have.
are we going to start him out?
We're going to start him out at 50.
All right.
And this is number. Was the cake? Was that big last piece 15?
14. This is 14.
This is 14?
Mm-hmm.
I lost my paper that has 14 on it.
Here we go. Hi, Sparky.
Ah.
$59 is bid on the owl. This is a big owl too.
He is 5.5 inches tall.
He is done in the French rose Charlton Nouveau pattern. So when Trudy does French roses, you'll have pieces that match him.
So, and he's
And
got
owls are hard to come by.
Yes. In fact, this is the last owl I had.
These are old stock from Trudy's.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah's at 80. Sparky's out. All right, I'll do a last chance and I'm going to go over the bids. Roy's at 85. Deborah's out at the moment. 85 is bid with Mr. Gill. And Deborah is out. And Sparky's out. Nope, Deborah's in at 90. Deborah's in at 90, so we're waiting for Roy. Deborah is from Michigan. She's a fellow Michigander.
Ah.
And Roy, I think Roy is from Alabama or Mississippi. Roy, I think, is from Mississippi, aren't you, Roy?
Is Roy coming to the Lafayette?
I don't know. Roy, are you going to come to Marietta? We need to get Roy to come to Marietta or South Carolina.
Yes, one of the two.
Yes. So Roy's in at 95. We're waiting for Deborah.
I'm actually going to stay in the Lafayette when you all are here.
Oh, cool.
This is my hometown, so it'll be lots of fun.
Down south. Yes, he lives down south. Well, we will be in, I have not advertised it yet, but we will be in Walhalla, South Carolina, Seneca, South Carolina towards the end of October. We'll also be there a little bit in the spring, but we're going to be getting in the state out, but we'll get together. All right. Deborah is in, Roy is out. And is number 14, the owl. I'm going to go ahead and sell it, and that is going to bring $100 even to Miss Deborah. And I think that's Deborah's first piece of Charlton Nouveau. Is that right, Deborah?
Wow. Well, thank you.
I think it is.
Thank you, Bitter.
Okay.
I think we're gonna
Onward to number 15.
we're gonna do a piece of
Woohoo! Deborah! It is her first piece.
oh wow. Well, number 15 is going to be a cranberry pitcher. Has the rose on the bottom, the day, the year, and of course 001 in my signature. Now this pattern, give me a second here to get it in the right place. All right. So you have the white enamel flowers, and they have bitty dot yellow centers, and then you have these teeny weeny tiny little white flower or yellow flowers around the white flowers. So it really is quite beautiful. So it's number 15. We will start at $35.
Okay. So can you measure this one for us, Trudy?
Sure.
Give us an idea of the height.
Oh,
and this
yeah.
has the lovely coin dot pattern underneath, which, like I said, we try to accent the beauty of the glass. No, this is cranberry. This one won't glow, Sal.
No.
Okay, here we go. We got some active bidding.
It's 6.5 inches tall, and it's 5 inches across here.
Okay.
The handle is crystal.
The handle is crystal.
Yes.
50 with Mary.
When the light hits the crystal, I mean, it really, the lines in the crystal, it's a ribbed handle, and it really sparkles. You can tell down here.
So, Renee, I see you're 55, but Mary or Jamie was higher. Now Mary's at 60.
You can feel the coin dots on here when you run your fingers over it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know my cat scratched my arm. Even through the paint, you can feel the coin dots.
Renee's at 80.
They presented an interesting challenge when painting them.
Oh, I bet. 82 with Mary. So Mary is in at 82. Renee's in at 85. Hi, Cindy. Glad to see you tonight, too. Mary is at 90. So Renee, let us know. Mary's at 90. We're waiting for Renee. Renee's at 95. Renee is at 95, waiting for Mary. Mary says 97. Boy, Trudy, you've had some pretty stuff tonight.
Thank you.
100 with Renee.
I love doing the one of a kind.
105.
I spent a lot of time deciding what I'm going to do.
Yes.
Ooh. I have something special to put up next.
Somebody is waiting for a pink vase. Did we already do it?
No, we have it to do.
Okay. I think that was probably Jamie.
Well, we'll put it up next.
Okay. Mary's at 120. Renee's at 130. Renee is at 130. $132. 140.
Charlie, one of our Aussie doodles, just let out the biggest groan.
I heard him.
That was Charlie. He does that all the
Mary's
time.
at 150. Did you get scratched pretty good, Trudy?
Well, you know, when you take blood thinners, I have a little teeny
Yep.
tiny scratch. So no, it's very, very tiny. It just looked big.
Mary's at 160. And Renee is out. Okay. So Mary is at 160. We'll do a last chance. And this one, I think, is 15.
Actually, it's number 15.
Anybody else? All right, and we sold it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Renee, for what you did do. Mary Willett got that one for 160. We move on to number 16.
For those who didn't get this particular piece, I have another cranberry vase. Here we go. This is our raspberry sherbet. And we discovered, I think this is the third vase we've done like this. But we found out early on that you guys really, ooh, did something break?
No.
Okay. You know, where the flowers grow up from the base in. Now, the colors in the flowers are different. The Queen Anne's, what looks like Queen Anne's lace is actually yarrow. And then you have these, I can never remember what these are called, but you probably recognize them from your gardens.
Yep, I do.
And then we have a cosmos here.
Where are we going to start this at, Trudy?
We're going to start it at 50, and this is number.
Okay, there you go.
Number 16. I'm sorry. I forgot what it's doing. You know me.
And you can see where this was heated. You can see that it's almost darker at the bottom.
Yes. And it's darker right along here and right here. It's weird how it does that. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it.
And this piece is this is a foot tall, isn't it? It's pretty close to being a foot tall.
Oh, I think it is 11 inches tall. 6 inches across here. So it has,
This is the one Jamie was waiting for.
Ah, okay. Well, we aim to please, don't we?
Jamie's at 130, Mary's at 140.
Yes, if there's something, of course, I don't know how many of you saw the pictures I posted, and of course I have items that weren't pictured because they were still in the kiln. I ran the kiln twice yesterday, which I can do from time to time, depends on what's in it.
That is beautiful. 160 with Mary.
The leaves on this one are a completely different color than what we've done before. I used a gray green with ash green, and on these I gotta look here. We have turquoise flowers. We have blue wine flowers. The one that has gold in it. Then we have purple and blue. This purple tipped in blue, or the opposite. I painted this a few days ago, so I can't remember which way I went. And then we have a color that's called Oh, shoot, can't remember. It's not a red. It's not a salmon red, but it's somewhere in between. But it's a really, really pretty color. Looks nice on this colored glass.
Yes. Okay, so we are at 180 with Jamie. So Mary let us know. 180 is bid, 190. $200 even.
This one has a more different flowers on it than the last two.
Jamie's at 200. Mary let us know. All right, she is out. Sold it to Jamie Haynes. You're glad your husband went to bed. You got it, Jamie.
Congratulations, Jamie, and thank you to the other bidders.
All right, 17.
Okay, I had fun with this. I mixed a new color for this. This is Gold Crafts. It's one of my personal pieces from the archives. So it's marked with a P on the bottom and a circle. Of course, it has the year. This one we're going to start at 25. And it's
okay, so this piece is not part of our gold petals line. That is something Linda does. This is a totally different freehand kind of thing that she's done. So
and as you can see
with the gold petals, it's a freehand piece, which is just our canvas. It's not if you've got the gold petals with Linda and you want to match it, this is not going to match it, but it's beautiful. No. Okay. So this is gold crest.
There are three different designs on the melon.
Okay.
You got this.
But if you like gold crest and you just want to add to your gold crest collection, this is beautiful. Okay. Where are we going to start this at?
25.
Okay, good, because that's where we had a bid come in. And this is a large vase too. This is not like a rose bowl. This is a bowl. It's pretty big, and it's melon.
It is 5.5 inches tall, but it is 6.5 inches across here.
Okay.
That's a nice size.
Does anybody know out there who's watching the years of Gold Crest? If you could Google it so that we could figure it out and post it, because I'd like to know, and I've never really paid attention to it. I would guess Gold Crest is probably older than Silver Crest, but if somebody could figure that out and post it, we would all be curious. All right, 38 Tammy. Or if you just know. Tammy Albritton's in at 38. Very pretty little daisy forget-me-not pattern. Ashley's, nope, Susan at 40. Okay, Linda, thank you. All right, so it was made twice, 1943 to 45, and then again 63, 64. So 2 times it was produced, but very limited on both times. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Linda.
And this is from the first years.
The first years, okay. 40,
yeah, it did bloom.
45.
So it did bloom, so I know it was an older piece. They don't always bloom. I have another piece of Gold Crest here, and it didn't bloom. So it's from the second round of Gold Crest.
60s. Jenny is at 50. Sue and Tammy. Jenny's at 50. Ashley comes in at 52. What does bloom mean? It's just a process when they heat it in the kiln, and some of the what is it, Trudy? Like chemicals come to the surface, give it a little bit of a different texture, almost like a satiny finish. I like it a lot. you can see the crest on this one is not
It's not real
it
shiny.
might not be as clear. It's got a little kind of
It's almost frosted.
yes, like a frosted appearance. It's really cool. Jenny is at 60.
I lost my thought.
61 with Ashley.
Oh, I want to thank the individuals who have won the bids that are first timers with us.
Yes.
They are very quick in messaging us with their addresses.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. I mean, we've
No,
had every time you
Mary,
heard my
blooming
phone.
doesn't really change the color.
No, it does not. What it is, the old, when you look in an old curio cabinet and there's glass in there, and you pick up the glass and it feels kind of slimy. It has this funky feel to it, and there's like a liquid or a grease on it. That glass is bloomed. Now, Lynn and I both, the pieces don't feel that way, but that's the same thing that comes out to the surface when we pre-fire it. And from experience, we know to pre-fire anything before we paint it. I have some pieces on the counter that I didn't have never bloomed before, but they did this time, and I'd already painted them. So they have to be scrubbed with a heavy scrubber to get that off. And it's really weird how that works. I had two pieces the same color, did the same design on them, and one bloomed and one didn't.
Yeah.
So you just never know. Linda and I both have discovered that chocolate will bloom now. So we have to pre-fire our chocolate now.
Okay, so Kathy is at 72. Tammy is, let us know if you're in or out. Kathy is our high bid at 72. Now we have 74. So Kathy, let us know if you're in or out. Kathy's still actively bidding at 75. Jenny is out. Thanks, Jenny, for what you did do. Kathy's at 75. Tammy, let us know.
I actually have 7 lots left.
Oh my gosh. I don't
We
know
won't
if we're
get-
going to get to all of them.
That's okay. They just go in the next sale. That's the way that works.
Yep.
I do think we have to put up the chocolate piece critters, though.
Okay. Yep, because we advertise those.
Yes.
All right, this is sold to Kathy G. Hi, Kathy, got one tonight.
Thank you, bidders. Okay. We have a chocolate bear, and the flowers are blue and purple on him with yellow centers. We have a chocolate kitty, and he has blue wine flowers. And then we have teal and blue and another kitty. We're going to start these. We're going to start these at 15 each. This is number 18. And it'll end up being 18 A, B, and C if the bidder doesn't take them all and we split them up.
Okay.
And these did bloom. And I was so surprised. So I scrubbed them off. And one of the things that happens when it blooms, they had to go over the paint that was left. The glass grabs the color. It's the strangest thing. But anyway, these are designed where you can put them in a group color-wise, because they were designed to go together, but they don't have to go together.
chocolate glass is interesting too because the colors, you're never going to get any two that are the same because the color will change depending on how it's fired and everything. So it's very cool. Why don't you show us a close-up of each one while we run the music here? We have active bidding, and I'll catch those bids for you.
The bear was made, the two cats were made from the same batch. You can tell by the color. But the bear was made from a different batch. And the reason why I know that is this rich, rich chocolate right here.
Beautiful.
I'm going to show you his backside. There you go.
Okay, so this is on chocolate.
Yes. Now here's the first kitty. There we go. Whoops, wrong way. Cooper's dreaming, so you'll hear some funny sounds.
The chocolate is such a pretty canvas for the paint.
Oh,
It's just gorgeous.
I like the older chocolate rather than the newer chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
The color's richer in the older chocolate.
Yes.
So here's the one with the blue and teal, but the blue came out very strong.
Okay.
But that's okay. It looks good on the chocolate.
Yes. 45. Now, when we sell choice, we'll always sell at least one item, and Trudy will decide whether it can be passed. 45 is bid with Crazy Cat Lady. So Crazy Cat Lady's in at 45. Brenda, let us know if you are in or out. Brenda Beck. We have 47 with Renee. Renee was first, Brenda. You may not be seeing her on your Facebook page, but she may be on the other one. We're simulcasting on 3 different platforms tonight. Crazy Cat Lady's on at 50. Okay, Emily, if you have Kathy Goats, she has moved. Just so you know, she has moved. So, Emily, just put a note there so that we make sure we get her new address. She just sent it to me, but I will forget to tell you probably. So just note that down, Em. Renee is at 60.
She sent her a message so she could send it to us.
Okay, awesome.
That's the safest way.
Yep.
Because we always want to make sure it gets to the right address.
Yes, Emily is a big help with Trudy. She does the invoicing and gets all the organizing done. I do the selling, and they do the packing together. So I'm pretty much out of the picture after you see me go tonight. All right.
Yes, we have our way.
Cat Lady. What's that, Trudy?
I said we have our way.
We do. We got a system. All right. And Renee is out. Crazy Cat Lady is in at 74. Awesome, Kathy. Okay, just so we know. All right. I'm going to do a last chance. Crazy Cat Lady is in at 74. And that is Tammy Vandermeulen. And this is number 18. So we're going to go ahead and sell it for 74.
Thank you.
And Trudy is saying you can take whatever one you want, however many you want. Okay, there you go. Okay, Tammy, let us know. I know you want the kitties. I don't know which one you want. You can take them both if you want. We're getting pretty close to 10:30, so we're going to put up another lot or two, and then we'll be done.
Yes.
Okay, both cats.
Okay, so that's 18A and 18B.
Okay, and Renee, we have the bear left if you would like it. I believe you're our backup bidder. Yes, and Renee takes the bear. She takes number 18, the bear, the chocolate bear.
That's 18.
All right.
18.
It's a clean sweep. You got it.
That worked out well for you guys. Thank you.
All right, we're on to number 19.
Since there was so much interest in the last cranberry piece, we'll go ahead and put up this one.
Okay.
The design is a bit different. So this is number 19. We will start it at 35. Now this one, has dragonflies on it.
Okay, and this one also has the coin dot pattern, right?
Yes, it does. It's another coin dot piece. You have the big flower with the buds, and then in between, you have the dragonflies, and I don't know if you can see them. It's the same technique as the other piece. There it is, right there.
Okay.
Where I use the get late in I'm forgetting words.
Yep.
Well, that happens all the time anyway. It just gets worse as the day goes on. I use white enamel, which is very shiny when it fires out. But when you do the stroke, start out with a darker white, and as you get towards the center, the cranberry starts shining through the petal. So it makes like a 3D effect.
Mm-hmm.
So the dragonfly wings are white as well, and they have yellow heads and bodies. The centers of the flowers are yellow dots, and I don't know what to call this flower. It's kind of one of those deals I started painting, and that's what I ended up with.
And this is a big vase. This is a large vase. It's not a 5-inch vase. I think this is probably 8 or 9 inches tall. 55 is bid.
It is 8 inches tall,
Okay.
and 5.5 inches across from my slide.
$80 is bid.
And again, it does have 2022 OOAK, my signature, and the rose on the bottom.
Oopsie.
That was
$90 with Renee. 100 with Mary. Boy, just a long day. I had a boutique sale this afternoon.
I know. You got to be.
And I was going to skip the 10 at 10, and John says, you can't do that. It's Monday. So I am going to do a 10 at 10. I don't know what I'm going to put up, but it's going to be a surprise.
Sometimes those are the best.
Yep. I got a little jewelry. I got a little art glass. Okay, Mary's at 125. Renee's at 135. $150. Mary is at 150. I got some. Did you see, Trudy? I'm gonna have to send you some. I got that company that makes the coffee has a tea.
Oh yeah.
Chai tea or CHI.
I
think it's kind of. I'm gonna send you some. I think you might like it.
Oh, I love chai tea.
Do you?
Oh yes.
John, help me remember to get Trudy a can of that tea when I'm over there. Matter of fact, I don't have anything to write it down with. John, you're watching. You'll help me remember. Mary's at 175. Renee is out, and it is going to be sold to Mary Willett. Thanks, Renee.
Thanks, guys.
And that one is number 19 The cranberry vase.
Okay. Because it's February and tomorrow it's March, and we all know crocus come up in the snow
Yep.
many times. So Heidi sent this beautiful little vase. I can't remember what these are called. And it's white on the inside. So it has purple and white.
Crocuses.
Huh?
It's got crocuses on it?
Yes, purple and white crocuses all the way around.
Okay.
And
so
then
this is going to be number 20.
Yes.
This will be our last item, okay,
Yes.
Trude?
Oh, okay. And this has the snow on the ground. Sarah and I talked about it. Sarah's my Emily's sister, younger sister. And she decided this is what we needed to do here. And we're going to start it at 15. It's number 20. And this is a smaller one, rose bulb. It's 3.5 inches tall and 3.5 inches this way. And in real life, you can see the white and purple really well.
It's really neat.
But I was trying to put some different colors on the darker colors. And of course, it's got the rose signature, the year, and OOAK on the bottom. I always think of them as the very first sign of spring.
Oh, yes.
I don't think about the groundhog because he lies. I go with the crocus.
Yes, and snowdrops.
Yes. Yes.
$40 is bid.
So I'm watching for crocus.
All right, we have 45 with Renee.
Of course, they
Renee is
got
at 45. We have 50 with Roy.
the little yellow stamen. You can see them at the, at the tops, tucked in between all the petals.
Nancy says, don't bother the groundhog. Let him sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Renee's at 55.
I haven't seen our groundhogs. They normally live under a big building, but they might have been scared off since they have an invisible fence and all 3 dogs run the entire backyard.
Yep. So, they'll scare them off. Okay, Roy is out. Renee is at 55. We're going to do a last chance. And I'll remind you of the bid. This is our number 20. And I'm going to go ahead and sell it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Ah, Brenda, too late. Brenda comes out of nowhere. Sorry, Brenda. Oh, I missed it. My fault. I missed it, Brenda. There's nothing I can do. Human error. We're getting tired.
Yeah.
It is sold and Brenda came in after. Brenda, I'm sorry. That happens once in a while.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. So what we're going to do is say goodnight tonight. Okay, Brenda, I'm sorry. You know what, Brenda? If you come visit me at another sale, I'll give you free shipping that night. Just tell me, okay? That's fine. Because it was me. I'm getting tired and I didn't go up fast enough to see ya. So we'll go ahead and give you free shipping at another sale. Just remind me. All right. Beautiful stuff. Yes. So Trudy is going to get back to work. Then we'll see her in 4 to 6 weeks. And then we'll see her at Huron and Marietta. Linda Fleming will be up next. I think next weekend, maybe. I don't know. Linda and I have to get together. Thank you for supporting our co-op. It is so important that you are here supporting us. It helps us run things, and we just love working together. It's a wonderful thing. We like it. Trudy and I have become best friends from this, haven't we, Trudy?
Yes, we have. I am shooting for 4 weeks, and if everything goes well over the next 4 weeks, we'll have it in 4 weeks. Because I've already got to start on the next show.
Yes, and Linda is ready. She's got such beautiful stuff, and we're going to post some more of Linda's pieces. And so she'll be next. She may be next Sunday. I think Linda's next Sunday. What a fun night. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you next time.
Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. Trudy, if you want to hang around just for a second as I close the sale.
Sure.
And I will see you guys later. Have a very good night. We'll see you at the 10 at 10 tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you very soon. Thank you, Emily, too, for helping us. We so appreciate that.
You want to just give me a quick phone call?